We're two hitchhikers. We met while hiking Mount Baldy with mutual friends, wasted no time, got engaged on a frozen alpine lake, got hitched, and have been adventuring together since. We're embarking on a new adventure of living big in a tiny home. Let's see how this goes.
Adventure awaits.
Our neighbors just had some puppies and they had me go over to the house to go check on them. And as I come back, there's a random cow in our pasture. It's a bull. He's a baby. What's up? The bull seems safe on this side of the property as long as he doesn't touch the solar array or our crops. I'm totally cool with him hanging out here on this side until his owners can come get him later. But if he starts getting near any of this stuff, I'm gonna go after him. I just closed this side of the property with the chain, and now I'm making my way back that way because he's near the solar panels. So didn't expect to be like herding a bull this morning. He's big. All right, got him away from the solar panels. Now he's here. Don't trample the sunflowers, dude. Okay, I've got hoof prints all around the general area, but fortunately he did not trample anything major here. Again, I don't mind if he eats this grass and, you know, whatever is wild, because it's a lot of work to mow all of this by hand, but he better not touch the crops and he better not touch the solar array or any part of that system, because that took Ruben so much work and effort to complete. It's just funny how I was scared off by a little 20-pound dog, a new mama. She nipped at me when I tried to move her pup, but yet I come back to the property and I have no fear of staring down a bull when he comes to our stuff. I was ready to be like, all right, you want to be a porterhouse? Let's do this. Come on. Anyway, it was funny when I snapped at him and he jumped back, and that was probably not smart of me because I don't know the temperament of this bull, but regardless, yeah, everything's okay. This is not what I need right now, 2 bulls. Now he is over here by our other property, by the fence line from the property with our other neighbors, and they have a bull. So I just called them to let them know that, hey, I have a random bull on our side and they're sort of bellowing at each other. Not sure if you want to come check it out. So yeah, welcome to farm life, even though, oh, they're really close together. I think they're just both sizing each other up. They were bellowing earlier, but. Okay, the cow is on the loose. He jumped the fence and now is gone out onto the main road. My other neighbors, the ones who have the bull, are trying to help me bring him back in because he can easily get hit. So our neighbors are going with their truck to go see if they can wrangle him back in. I'm trying to make sure all the gates are closed, whatever that means and however that helps, because he can clear them. Well, that was a bit of a wild afternoon. I did not anticipate adding bullfighting to my repertoire at all. So this is the fence. Our awesome neighbors once again have helped us so much. The bull came through this section, blew right through it, and our neighbors helped us to patch this up. So, and I also learned a little something about how to patch a barbed wire fence. The bull seems safe now. It is on another neighbor's property, and they do have cattle, and so that area is maybe he'll stay there and just be a little bit more calm and not be so rambunctious because they do have cattle on that side. Who would think, right, that just one animal could cause so much ruckus in one afternoon for so many people here? But yeah, I guess that's property owning in a ranch area. So it's hot. I'm gonna go inside and get something to drink that's nice and cold because I was not anticipating being out here for a couple of hours. Good thing there's AC on back at home. All right, so I know it's a little bit confusing, but I'm going to try to explain this Basically, our property is a bit landlocked in between a few other neighbors' properties. Now, one of our neighbors, they lease their land for cattle grazing to somebody who lives about an hour away. Now, those cattle owners, they come and check on their they come and check on their cattle about once a week, and apparently this one particular bull keeps escaping. So this morning, we were the lucky neighbors to have him escape onto the south side of our property. We closed the gate and we chained it up, and that's the side with the shipping containers on. So I went to our other neighbor's property who had the puppies, checked on them, and when I came back, there was this bull on the north side of our property, and I'm like, how in the world did he get here? He came down through the road. Have no idea how he escaped through the other side, but he got in here, and I thought, okay, if I just lock this side of the pasture, he's not gonna get out. Well, he started going for the solar array, he started going for the crops. So I'm essentially a bullfighter in my own pasture, scaring him away. I just got almost bit by a dog on the other side, and here I am chasing a bull. Anyway, he is quite the energetic bull, I'll put it that way. Challenged the other neighbor's bull, broke through our fence, ran out onto the main road, came back in. I got our other neighbors involved who owned the bull, not that bull, but the other bull, the blonde bull. They were trying to help me wrangle him in. Long story short, he made his way back into a different neighbor's property. I finally got a call back from the owner, so they were coming to pick him up. They didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal until I called them like 700 times and texted them, "Your cow's on the main road." Yeah, I was bullfighting today. And I actually challenged him, and he jumped when I barked at him, so I got a little bit of a bark. Okay, I'm underneath this makeshift garden area that we have, and this little shade thing is working relatively well. But we noticed today for the first time that we have zucchini actually sprouting, fruiting. So check this out. So we had these flowers bloom a couple days ago. So obviously pollination is occurring. Here's one zucchini. There's one starting way back in there. So I don't know if you can see, but we have some grass clippings and wood chips from before, but I just want to be a little bit more certain that we are going to protect the zucchini from any possible rotting. So we're going to get some more grass clippings that Ruben is actually mowing our lawn right now. So we don't have to buy hay. So this will eventually become straw and just protect the fruit from future rot. So I had done this before, and it served more as a mulch, but our winds blew a majority of it away. I don't know if, yeah, it's capturing it. They look like weird flying objects. It's not focusing. So those things in the sky that the camera's not focusing on just came from here.
That dust devil is still in the tree.
That thing hurt so bad when it hit my skin.
That was strong.
Well, that wind gust earlier was quite the surprise. I was literally just finishing up, tightening back up that shade cover, and then that giant dust devil just came out of nowhere, and it was really strong. It stung my legs with the dust. Salud! it was really strong. It stung my legs with the dust that it was, kicking up in its little twister. And the shade cover that was on here, it was about 12 square feet. There were 2 pieces and they just blew up into the atmosphere, and that sucks because they're plastic, right? I don't know where they ended up. Hopefully somewhere that somebody's able to just dispose of them right away. But I am concerned with how strong the sun is here, because these plants get very hot very fast. Even though they like a lot of sunlight, the sun here is very strong, and that shade cover really made a big difference. So I think from here on out, rather than investing in a new shade cover, I'm just gonna water twice a day. I mean, things happen, you just have to make the best of it, right? I mean, it would have been easy for me just to get mad and pout and cry and why did this happen to me? But it's part of it. It's part of learning, and nothing ever goes as planned, but we do the best we can, right? So, hey, if we get 3 zucchinis and 1 pumpkin and 3 pinto beans and 2 ears of corn, I'll be a happy camper, because something is better than nothing. Well, it was pretty solid. It holds you. You're not exactly a little hobbit.
The fact that I fit in the weirdest spaces too.
Yeah. Babe, it's awesome. I love it.
This week gifted us with some oddities. I mean, it's not every day you have a random bull show up in your front yard and then have a dust devil sweep your garden protection into the toposphere. But we still got things done.
Happy anniversary, babe.
Happy anniversary.
We celebrated our anniversary relaxed and laughing about our week, and even had some local friends stop by to bid us happy day. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.